I will be walking you through my DIY project and how to turn my vision into something of reality. If you know me, if you've watched some of the streams, you know that my wedding this past year has been my entire personality for the last 2 years. If you know, you know. And today we're gonna talk about it again. And I think that this workflow is pretty applicable to like any kind of creation that you're looking for. Like, oh, I have a vision in my head and I wanna bring it to life. What we're gonna dive into first is making the seating chart for my wedding. What I'm gonna do is just see if I can generate a background that's similar to this. So the first prompt that I wanted to do is an impressionist style flowers in pink lighting, pastel yellows, and sage greens. I really like this one, but I want it to be more of a like condensed pattern. I put in this more detailed prompt, it's super detailed. And this is kind of exactly what I'm going for. So there's our inspo. What I'm gonna do now is bring this over into Adobe Express and we are going to make the seating chart. So I'm just gonna resize it into 8" by 11 inches. I'm just gonna flip it. It like snapped it to the background, but then I'm just gonna twist it 90 degrees. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn on these rulers and guides, show rulers. So I added one here and I'm gonna add the same on the other side. So what we're gonna do, background, and I wanna have a gradient background. I don't know if anyone else knows about gradients, but this is my new favorite tool in Express. So we're gonna make it in my color palette. It's very, very subtle gradient. We're going to put our text on top, and actually a little side note is that I do have a brand kit set up for my wedding. You know, you're gonna create something time and time again that follows the same guidelines. You can set up a brand. So I wanted them exactly 1 inch apart. So now I can go in and add people's names. And in my brand kit, I had already picked out the body font that I want. So it is a little bit more legible. So all I had to do was click it and then would have the next one here and the next one here. I love these like line guides that are gonna help me set everything up exactly. So now everything's lined up. I'm loving that we mocked this up in here because now I can see what it will look like with the rounded corners, how big I want them. Next, we need to create a logo. So I'm actually going to go from the start and just go right into this AI assistant. And I'm gonna say, make a design that is a logo for a wedding with 2 initials intertwining. So because the stamp is gonna be a circle, I think we should do this one. So we'll edit with the AI assistant. The AI assistant is integrated into Adobe Express. What I love about it is you can toggle it on and off. What I did was just ask it to change this to a G, change the G to a more legible font. So it did also put up this like edit page, which I really appreciate because it is giving us that control still while having that agentic experience. Okay, I love this. It did a really good job at picking the G. I'm gonna actually change this to a transparent background because we are going to make this a stamp. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff that's on the side. Ooh, cute. Okay, so this, again, another great use case for this like agentic stuff is that it helped me start this, but like I'm finishing it, you know? Okay, so I'm just trying to find like, okay, like it would just mimic the gold of the stamp that I bought, and then change these to
a
black because I want to see what the mock-up looks like. So download this. Let's bring this behind there. So this is exactly what it will look like when it gets put into the picture frame.
That was a lot. We covered a lot in the past 1 hour, but thank you guys for sticking around. This is Megan and Annika signing out.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being
we'll
here.
See you soon.